Yo, what's good? We're back again. It's Wednesday night. Y'all know it is. Lake County Unfiltered. We're back again, as we always do on a Wednesday night. Make sure you share this video. And always, remember the closet space. It's the #1 place to get some gear from. This hoodie, this GOAT hoodie, is on sale right now. 40% off. Go to the closet space. Tell them I sent you, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, I got a very special guest in the building, ladies and gentlemen. You want to talk about a superstar. You want to talk about the epitome of quality, of class, of the extra, the top of the top echelon. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the heart and like button for my homie, Princess Ivy's in the building right now. Clap it up in the studio. We're in the building right now. Studio, clap it up. We in the building. My studio better turn up in here. We're in the building. Everybody share my video. We live in the building. Yvette Packer, what's up? Cece Chanel. Princess, what's up, man?
Hey.
How are you?
I'm amazing.
You
Carla.
better be. I like the hair, girl. I see the hair.
I just did this real quick. Y'all see the baby hair. Everythingpretty.co. Order your bundles. You know, anything you need, I have it. And I can do the hair as well.
On deck. Y'all see it. You have been a hair staple for a very long time.
Hair staple.
You like that?
That sounded important.
I know, it is, it is. I remember back in the day, hair geeks,
Pretty
hair geeks was a thing. It was like the first to me, my first introduction to any one of my peers branding something. Because everybody was pushing this thing. I'm like, what is this? What are they, like smart girls who do hair?
Oh, the geek part.
The geek part, yeah.
Okay.
But talk to me about how that started. How did you start that?
First of all, that's crazy that you remember that time.
Yeah.
Because that was like 15.
It's a while ago. No, it was longer than that.
Ago.
Was it 15? I thought it was longer than that. Okay.
Yeah, probably 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
How old? I mean, I'm only 22, so.
Right.
Yeah,
I forgot. My fault.
But so Pretty Hair Geeks was actually a hairline that I started with my best friend. She's been my best friend since we met in 2005, freshman year of high school. And over the years, our relationship has grown. And she was interested in hair, and so was I. I've always done hair, like throughout life. My whole life I was always doing hair. And so this is like when virgin hair extensions first hit the market, and everybody's like, what's this? And then you know, this is when Instagram first came out, and all the IG baddies is having hair like so we're like, what is this? You know, how can we get in on it? And of course, if you know my best friend, her name is Marissa, @MWill on Instagram. She is TikTok famous.
Facts only.
YouTube famous.
Facts
well,
only.
we're going to kick it back up. But, you know, Instagram famous. Those two. But anywho, she helps businesses like get your business together. She's just so she's
on point. She's on point.
She's a corporate baddie and a serial entrepreneur.
I like that.
So
corporate baddie, that's nice.
Yeah, you know, that's when like it's a corporate girl, but she a baddie, but it's like she can put on that suit.
For sure.
Get you together. Okay, so my best friend Marissa, she is a she has like a master's degree. I went to high school and some college, but anywho, she has like a master's in researching and clinical trials and clinical research, so she's really smart.
Right.
So she was like more so the behind the scenes, the researching, and then I was the hairstylist that was actually testing the product and putting it in clients' hair, curling it, straightening it, coloring it to make sure the quality was good. So us two together was the dynamic duo.
Pretty Hair Geeks.
Pretty Hair Geeks, because my nickname is Pretty Princess. My real name is Princess, but my nickname is Pretty Princess.
People don't think that's your real name.
I know. That's
crazy.
so crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
My daddy named me.
I argued with somebody about that one day.
That's
not her name. Like, that's her name.
I literally know, and that's why sometimes, like, I know I'm not supposed to put certain stuff on the internet, but I block off the important part. But yeah, my dad named me Princess Porsche Ivy. But when I was younger, they called me Portia, so it's just Portia. But because the E is hyphenated, so it's Portia. Like the truck, actually.
The car,
actually.
See, it's high end. She was high end from the beginning.
I was born to be a star.
Absolutely. So, but take me back a little bit before that, though. So, was that your first introduction into hair, or was it before that? Give me an introduction to hair.
Introduction to hair is moving to Gurnee back in 2005 and going to this rich high school called Warren Township, which, if you know, back in the day, Gurnee School District was like top tier. Everybody was trying to get in.
Right.
And going to school, with these new different type of demographics of people, everybody had Birkenstocks, North Face, cell phones on their hips.
Right.
The battery
with
belt.
the clip.
Yes, the belt buckle with your neck.
Yeah.
Like, they had the materials. And so my parents were poor. You know, my mom has 4 kids, and 2 of them with her newest husband. They've been married for like 25 years. But
shout out to the love.
yeah, you know, I love you, mama.
Love.
My parents had a second set of kids after me and my sister. We're like 12 years apart. So they were poor, and I'm like, I need the drip like these kids at school. Like, but they were like we can't afford that. We got 2 kids in diapers. My brother and sister is back to back, like 11 months apart.
Wow.
So people don't know that.
Yeah.
And that's how I know you don't really know me. You just know of me. Because if you don't know about Kyra and Caleb, baby, you weren't with me shooting in a gym.
Right.
But anywho, so she was like, I can't do that. Like, you're going to have to get a job or do something. So I just started doing hair. This was back when the Allen Iverson braids were in, the twisties with the sparks and stuff. You know, Siobhan taught me how to do the twisties from North Chicago. She's been doing it.
Siobhan Dixon.
Yes.
Sure.
So I got into hair. I got into doing hair seriously then, and I literally only did it just to get some Air Force Ones or to get a North Face jacket, to get the Birkenstocks, to get the stuff that these white kids had that I felt like, oh my God, I need that too.
That's pretty cool.
So that's how I started into hair.
That's dope.
But
I've been knowing you for a while. I didn't know that. That's
I
pretty
know.
cool. Yeah,
You didn't know
cool.
that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's literally why, because can't nobody,
Yeah.
y'all not finna outdo me, baby.
Right.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Where did you get this? Well, does that speak to like your taste? Because you have a certain taste that's a little intimidating for some.
Yes.
People have always kind of put you in a space. I put you in that space, honestly. I might be responsible for some of the hate.
Oh my
because I always say, Princess, do it like this.
No, you and Whitney. Whitney, yes. She will sit in somebody else's chair. Well, Princess.
Right.
Like, you cannot do, y'all
and they
cannot
turn out hating you. Yeah.
And then they be hating me. I be having secret beef with people I don't even know.
Absolutely.
Like, I'm so sorry. But, I feel like, my taste came from being poor. My taste came from growing up in the hood, like not having nothing, and then watching videos and, you know, back on BET and watching the girls.
106 and Park.
Watching those things and reading magazines. And then when I got into the hair industry and, doing hair and like seeing the trends, like it's like, ooh, this is nice. Ooh, this, ooh, that. It's like, I just always had a taste for it.
Absolutely.
And then once I knew that I could get it myself with my own hands, the gift that God gave me, it's like, oh, I'm finna get everything I ever wanted.
Absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all shout out Princess in the building. We got 50 people on here. I need 100 people on this live right now.
Where's
we need
that
100. We need 100 on here right now.
What's today, Wednesday?
It's Wednesday.
Okay.
We want to shout out everybody. Shout out to Jerry. Shout out my sister Jerry. She's in the building.
That's my sister. Don't start.
Jerry, you're my sister. Sinessa's watching. Latanya's watching. Tinky Harper, Deion Thomas.
Tinky, I went to Central with these people.
See, they love you. They still love you. Liz is watching. Tiffany Bishop. CC Chanel is watching.
Crystal.
She's in the building. She said, I'm here for Princess. Absolutely.
Period. That's my best friend.
They tell me, where's she at? She right here, y'all. She right here. Share this video. If you're not a hater, share this video. If you are a hater,
see, why
keep
you
being
gotta
a
say
hater.
stuff like
I say it all the time on my show.
That's why they don't be liking me.
But they don't like me or you.
Okay, cool.
You have had this journey of doing hair now for a while, which, like you just said, started.
But you know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
March 14th, 2025 is my 10-year anniversary from graduating beauty school.
Wow.
March 14th.
Hearts and likes for that. Y'all hearts and likes
10
right
years
now. Hearts and
I've
likes.
been a full-time entrepreneur, full-time hairstylist, licensed
Wow.
for 10 years.
Wow.
March
That's big.
14th.
How difficult is it to, because you opened up your beautiful shop.
Thank you.
How long is it about?
So,
2 or 3, what is it?
March 5th
Right.
is my 3-year
3-year,
anniversary
right,
of
right.
Everything Pretty Hair
Right.
and Beauty Salon.
How hard is that? To run a shop, salon.
Ooh. It is very, I'm not going to say, I'm going to say it's challenging. I don't think it's hard.
Okay.
Maybe because I've been doing it for so long, or because I have a sense of business. I'm sorry, guys. My lash just got stuck.
You good.
Maybe because I have a business aspect of it, but entrepreneurship is hard. I don't feel like it's the shop itself, because I'm accustomed to paying, like, I've been paying my own bills for forever, like, since I was, like, 16 and pregnant, got kicked out. Well, I didn't really get kicked out. They told me to follow their rules or I could get out, and I felt like their rules was crazy, so I got out. But my 16-year-old brain said they kicked me out.
Right. The victim.
Yeah, you know.
No, you made a choice.
Exactly, I did. My mom used to hate when I tell that story.
Yeah.
But anywho, entrepreneurship is hard because, you know, like you see the memes all the time on Facebook or Instagram, like, one week, I'll be up 8 G's.
Yeah.
The next week, I made $80.
No, straight up.
And it's like, what we finna do?
Straight up.
You know, so that part is and then especially as the economy goes through all the different things that's happening right now, and then people really, like, because I cater to the ladies. I'm a true girl's girl. And, you know, like, a lot of them are single mothers and their baby fathers don't help or husbands don't help, and they're doing it on their own, and they got 2, 3, and 4 kids, and they got to choose between a good quality hairdo or feeding their kids.
Yeah.
You know, so and people don't know, I give back so much. I do a lot of, like, my loyal day one clients can literally be like, Princess,
I need you.
And I'm going to be like, girl,
don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
Hit
it.
me when you get
I've been doing your hair for 5, 10 years now, like, because I know the struggle. But this season has been very difficult, but God has been seeing me through, and I'm just so grateful, and I'm so thankful.
Yeah. You got a new venture, though, that you just announced that went super viral, which we're proud of you. You are now the owner of another space. Talk to me about that project. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, Marissa, am I revealing it all or just one?
Yeah,
Are we revealing?
We're live here. We're live.
Am I giving it to the people? How many people is on here?
You almost got it. You almost got it.
How many people?
You got 70. You got 30 to go. Do you want to wait till you get 30?
Yeah, they can't. Y'all
okay,
can't
we got to get 100. We got to get 100.
Share, give me some hearts.
Okay, we got to get 100. Y'all got to share the video.
People up
hit the
in
like.
Here.
But let me ask you before we get to that. We want to get when we get 100, we'll go back.
Okay.
But talk to me a little bit about, because you mentioned.
We could say that for the end.
We'll say for the end.
We're going to go out with a bang.
We're going to go out with a bang.
We're going to make y'all hang.
They're going to make them hang. Hang in there. They just jumped up real fast, too.
I play too much. Okay.
Talk to me about this. You're a single mom at a very young age. And the challenges of being a young mom. Talk to me. I know that's a thing. I know a lot of women can attest to that, of course.
Don't get
but
me
you're,
crying.
I know. I don't
Where
want you to cry.
at?
Tissue box, please. That journey of being a young mom. Talk to me about that.
So, for those of you guys who don't know, I used to tell that my friends hate me because when I was still traumatized by it, when I wasn't healed, and people would ask me about that, I would cry. And I'll probably be a little intoxicated. So my friends is like, oh, here comes the 16 and pregnant story. Like, they hate it. But now,
MTV,
yes. Yeah. But now that I'm healed, I'll just give you guys a quick timeline so you can understand me. Because a lot of people don't know this.
Yeah.
So I got with my baby daddy at 14 years old. Freshman in high school, we got together. I got pregnant at 16. I had the baby at 17. He went off to school. I was out here working at Cricket Cell Phone Company. My customer service skills and my professionalism comes because I worked in corporate. A lot of people don't know that. I worked in corporate for a good 5 years before I did hair full on.
Got you.
As a full-time job. But, okay, right. So 17, I had my baby. And then I graduated a semester early.
Okay.
3.85 GPA.
Dang.
Thank you.
At Warren. That's
At
big.
Warren.
That's
Don't
big.
play. Blue Devils. Don't play with me. So, 17. And then he turned 18. He finished out the year. He graduated and he went off to school. And then he came home 2 years later. He only did 2 years of college. And then he came home 2 years later and we got married at 20 years old. Like, I was still a kid. Now, from 14 throughout high school, it's me and him. Of course, he went off to school. We broke up. It was baby mama, baby daddy drama. You know, I dated a few people in Lake County, but nothing was really serious. And then when he came home, I was going to Jesus Name, the same church that I'm in now. I was going to Jesus Name. And if you know that church, you know, Pastor Caples always used to preach on fornication. Yes, and so I had been struggling. I'll never forget this. I had been struggling and just like doing everything. I was going to school at CLC. I was full-time at Cricket, working 10 to 7, and I was the #1 salesperson in that store, so don't ever play with me. Sell water to a well. Okay. And so, and I was being a mom. So something had to give. I couldn't give my all to all of those areas. And I was still trying to have a party life, you know, and
Right.
I was still a kid.
You was turned up.
I was a kid.
Yeah,
you know, I used to do the fashion shows with Troy and stuff at Flanagan.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
You went back.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
I'm 22.
Shout out to Troy.
Okay. But no, so, right. Okay, so I was doing all of that and something had to give. And during that time, if something had to give, I did 8 months celibate with God at that church because of Pastor Caples.
Wow.
I was celibate and I was really like locked in with God. I learned the Bible. I learned everything. And then Keith came home from school, and I'll never forget this. I hope it don't get too vulgar. Well, it's not really vulgar.
Yeah.
And so my baby daddy came home at the time, and I slipped up and I had sex with him. And I felt so guilty. I was crying.
Wow.
I literally was crying. I felt so bad. I felt like God was like, "Are you serious?"
Wow.
And so that's when I put it on him, like, why won't you just marry me? I don't want to live in sin. I don't want to live like this. Like, you here, I got my own crib. I had a 2-bedroom in Gurney. I'm like, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. I mean, it was corn dogs and french fries, but that was all I knew.
Cool. Yeah, for sure.
I'm cooking, I'm cleaning. Why won't you just, we're already together. We do everything together. Why won't you just marry me?
Yeah.
And I didn't want to live in sin. And so, you know, of course, more conversations happened, and I'm just speeding it up. But then we ended up getting married.
Nice.
And I felt relief because I felt like, cool, I'm not living in sin no more.
Wow.
And so we got married at 20 years old. So from 20 to 30, we had a 10-year marriage. At 30, which was in 2021, is when I decided to leave my marriage because I was not being fulfilled. And I just felt that we grew apart. Like, literally, that day, that instant when everything went down, nothing happened. Yeah. Because if you know, women, we leave mentally. We leave way before we even finally voice it because we exhaust all options. But I left at 30 years old. And then finally, the divorce, it took like 2.5 years to be finalized. And so finally, 2.5 years later, we finally got physically divorced on paper. And then here I am now this is our 4th year of not being together and just co-parenting with my child. And, you know, him doing his thing and then I'm doing my thing. But from 14 to 30, he was a major part of my life, like all I knew in essence.
Nice. And your development, if you've been in a relationship that long, you developed a whole lot of skill through that, of learning yourself.
Yes.
What was the most important thing you learned about yourself in that 14 to 30 time? As a parent, as a person, what's the biggest thing you learned about yourself?
I really could do it all. I literally can do everything. I could do anything I put my mind to. Yeah. Like, we were best friends. I was a great wife at the time. I felt he was a great husband. I was handling my business. As a mother, we were great parents. I was an entrepreneur. I was doing my thing with my career. I could do everything. Yeah. But even now that I'm no longer married, that is like times 10 now. It almost turned it up like I don't need a man. But I'm not one of those people, like, I love love. I'm not a love basher because I see where you were going.
I'm not going anywhere.
I love love. And I know I'm going to be married again one day and it's going to be the right man that God sends.
Absolutely.
But right now I'm just living my best life, dating, single, you know.
Because they on you in the comments.
Oh my God, what are they saying?
They on you. They on you.
What are they saying? No, I don't want to know.
You don't want to hear it? Okay, I got you.
No, you can read it.
Shout out to Whitley. She's in the building. She says she loves you, P.
I love
Miss Easley says, I can really do it all. Speak, Queen. She's quoting you. Somebody also says, no, I think it's a guy. Yeah. He said, I would listen to her on a podcast. She is on a podcast right now.
Period.
Not only is she beautiful, but she speaks so well.
Oh my goodness, thank you.
Jackie Jacqueline says, and he still does preach about that.
Fornication, yes.
Jerry says, baby used to make me cry how he preached.
Yes.
Laughing out loud. Derek Richardson says, Princess looks good since high school.
Oh, thank you.
Latanya says, beautiful woman. Shout out to Big Ivy League. Okay.
Period.
A big Ivy League, he says. Shout
Okay.
out to Sounds by G Daddy. He's watching right now.
Okay.
Somebody says, y'all both looking great tonight.
Okay.
Well, if I'm standing next to her, I had to go get a nice hoodie.
Yeah, you've been stepping your style up lately.
I've been popping, G.
Not too much. Don't see. He always go too far. You got a real Carlos ass back. Ooh, am I supposed to curse?
You can curse.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to curse. I don't curse.
Cool, cool.
I go to church.
God bless. Pass the cables. Pass the cables.
I'm just saying.
Pass to Tiffany.
Okay.
But I do want to talk about your mom.
Okay.
I mean, you as a mother.
I was gonna say, okay, mama. Shout out to my mama.
Shout out to your mom.
Good,
She's cool.
good.
She down to earth. She cool.
Whenever I be outside in the club and I be looking good, I'll FaceTime my mom like, Mama, you that girl. Okay, sorry.
No, but how in that process of 14 to 30, that journey with your child, because you grew up with your baby.
Literally, and that's so crazy because somebody was just preaching on that. One of the churches I went to, but literally. Pastor Tiffany, she's at Jesus' Name now.
Yes.
She is now the new pastor. But
absolutely.
She was just saying, like, it's like, I grew up on the job. I'm doing this on the fly. Mm-hmm. There's no rule book. There's no manual.
Right.
But in all seriousness, shout out to my mom because I was raised on love. I feel like a lot of my blessings, and I feel like why a lot of people that I've experienced, like, they can see the genuineness and the love in me. My mom, I wasn't raised on survival. Like, she instilled, when she moved us from the city out here, it was just me and my big sister, Tila. Shout out to my big sister. She's 2 years older than me. Mm-hmm. And she was like, look, my mama got 9 brothers and sisters.
Wow.
And all of our cousins in the city on the south side. Mm-hmm. We came out here, it's just us. And she's like, listen, y'all gonna have to make some new friends. It ain't, your family isn't here.
Yeah.
Treat people how you want to be treated. I literally say this to this day, like, I'll never forget it. And I feel like that's why I have fostered so many great relationships. People are always like, oh my God, you got so many friends. Mm-hmm. I literally have great connections with people from my childhood. Mm-hmm. And that, in essence, my relationships through people and how to treat people taught me how to raise my daughter and how she should be coming up in society. Nice. And Kalia literally is my number one motivation and drive. She's why I'm successful. Mm-hmm. Because people don't know, when I was 16 and pregnant, I left the house. My mama kicked me out. Mm-hmm. Wink, wink. You did though, but whatever.
She didn't though.
You know, her and my dad, my stepdad. So I was homeless. Like I lived from couch to couch. Marissa, my best friend, I lived with her.
Wow.
I lived with my god sisters. I lived with this friend from high school, her and her parents, a big old dumb house in Gurney. Ooh, that was so nice. But my mama came over there and ruined that. But, okay, then I was back on the streets. Then I lived with my other best friend, Cressida.
It's a hell of a name.
I lived with her and her mom. Yeah.
Cressida. It is. It's a hell of a name.
Don't play with my friend.
No, I'm just saying it's a hell of a name. Shout out to Cressida. We love her. Yeah.
Yes, because her and Marissa were best friends since like middle school, and then I met them freshman year. But I lived with so many different people. I struggled so hard. And the last time was when I was 17. When I finally had Kalia, I got my very first apartment at 17.
Wow.
Me and my big sister, we signed a lease. We got our very first apartment. And literally for the entire 8 months of my lease, because I left her, that was a long story with the house. But anywho, me and Kalia slept on a futon. Y'all know a futon mattress pad? Mm-hmm. But you know the bed setup house.
Right.
We didn't have the bed set up. Just the pad on the floor for the first 8 months of the apartment was empty. Eagle Ridge apartment on Lewis Avenue, my very first apartment.
Wow.
In Waukegan.
Wow.
And we slept on a mattress pad, the futon mattress pad, for 8 months. And I grinded it out at Cricket.
Wow.
And then when I turned 18, I left my sister because that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I got my very first crib in Sunset Lake Apartments, Harbor Lake Apartments, for my daughter. And I have been on my own ever since then.
Wow.
My own apartment, paying my own bills. My credit was A1. I furnished it. I had a new car at 17. I was doing it all, but it was because of Kalia. I felt like, oh my God, somebody is depending on me.
Yeah.
Like, she has to have a nice place to live. Like, she has to have food.
Wow.
Like, I literally do everything for Kalia. And she's starting to, now that she's 16, my baby just turned 16.
Wow.
I know I sound old, okay?
And that's how life comes back, though.
Yes.
Yeah, life will come back.
So, literally, it's a thing right now, which right now is the most critical time because the generational curse, we got to break it with her. My mom was pregnant at 16 with my older sister. I was pregnant at 16. I feel like my grandma, she got 9 kids.
Yeah.
She definitely
Something's
had to be
going
pregnant.
on. Yeah, early.
At 16. So right now, Kalia is 16.
Wow.
And we're trying to break the generational curse with her, trying to get her straight into college right at 18.
Yeah.
My mom she went back eventually, but it wasn't straight through. I did some college. I didn't finish my associates, but yeah, like we're trying to break this generational curse. So everything I'm doing right now is for Kalia, and I'm showing her the school route. Like she could be a scholar or entrepreneurship. I want her to do both because had I known I could have did both, like I would have did both, and I would have been an AKA. Like I
definitely would have been AKA.
You know, I would have been.
That's
AKA.
the only thing you could have been.
Yes, I'm
well,
too
depending on
extra.
which college you go to.
No, I was gonna go down south. I was gonna go to Clark Atlanta or Spelman.
Definitely would have been AKA.
Yes.
Couldn't have been nothing else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to expose my daughter to that now. There's a college tour coming up, a HBCU college tour coming up in which you were
Mark Jones, I got him plugged in. I got you plugged. Mark Jones.
Call me.
Somebody tag Mark Jones right now.
847.
Mark Jones. We got plugs. Tim.
Ooh, Mike Jones.
Remember
he was shouting out his
definitely 87304, whatever.
Okay.
Mark Jones, we need it, man. Mark
440
Jones. Jesus. But that's really amazing to hear because I'm a visual person. Like if somebody tells me a story, I try to see it because I would shoot movies, and I see that you laying on that floor with your baby, and that journey of being able to get up from that and go get a fully furnished apartment and car at 17 years old. That resilience is amazing because I think at that point you could either be a loser or a winner, and that situation could really turn you into a loser.
It's funny you said
or a
that
winner.
because my mom was like, I didn't realize it until I got a little older, but like that tough love, you know, because there were some people in high school that had 2 babies and 3 babies and you know, they really just stayed stagnant, and she did not want that for me, so she made me struggle.
Wow.
And I thank them to this day. Like, that was the best decision they could have ever did because I will never go back to those days. Like, I will never go back to that.
I put that on Facebook, and I got a lot of disagreement because I said, today we do too much for our kids.
I agree.
Out of so much trauma of, I don't want them to struggle like me. I want them to... No. You're actually creating the same thing.
We talk about this in the salon all the time.
They don't know how to navigate problem solving.
But see, and I think that's why I think Kalia is such a great kid because I don't just... Like, she has to earn everything she get, which is simple with me. Get good grades, straight A's, and maybe a B or 2. Maybe.
Yeah.
And do your chores and be respectful.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't disrespect no adults. Yes, I call your name. Ain't no what.
Right.
It's yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm big on that, you know.
Yeah.
And get an education. Like, so the chores be done. Her grades is straight A's. She just got an award a couple days ago. I'm about to post it tomorrow.
Nice.
She got an award for being an outstanding student.
That's dope.
And, you know, throughout all the trials over this past 4 years, because this has been difficult just as far as, you know, being divorced separating from her dad, which is all she knows since she was a kid up until she was 12 years old. So this transition has been hard, but we've been in therapy. When I made that decision 4 years ago, we were in therapy instantly. Nice. I was already in therapy, which helped me make the decision to leave, but she's been in therapy consistently since then. Shout out to Miss Ashley.
Shout out to her.
Honeybee Wells.
Oh, that's gang. Yeah, that's the gang. Yeah, for sure.
She has navigated.
She's so soft. She's so nice.
She's amazing. Yeah. If you guys don't have health insurance or someone for your kids to talk to that's not So what's the term? Like clinical? Yeah, clinical.
Yeah.
Miss Ashley is a great source. And, you know, you should reach out to her. Her organization is Honeybee Wells, and she's a really great community person. She's a great person, and she really helped my daughter, because that was the dark, like, now that I'm out of it and looking back, I don't recommend divorce on kids. You need to either do it while they babies, or wait till 18.
Yeah. But you hear stories like that all the time,
yes,
where the two parents kind of foresee that and they stay, yes, whether it's two separate rooms
or
whatever. The kid doesn't necessarily feel the effects of that.
Yes.
But still managing after it's a big thing. But now you're managing separately, so that's it's a journey either way, though.
It's a journey either way.
For sure.
And you know, I'm just grateful to God that my baby, we made it through that dark time. Her mental health is A1 now.
Absolutely.
Like, she is so she's more confident and more self-sufficient, and she now knows that I made the best decision for me. Like,
beautiful.
She sees it. I had to wait. I had to deal with some things and let it play out, and just keep praying to God and my support system, my best friend, like my friends.
Shout your friends out. Who your friends is, who they is. Shout them out. We're going to put you on the spot, Princess. Shout them out.
Now, that's crazy.
If you miss somebody, go, girl, you ain't say my name.
Right.
So maybe
no, I'm not going to. No,
okay,
you good. I can name names.
Okay, well, knock them out.
No.
Knock them out.
So my best friend, Marissa, Cressida, Crystal, Brittany,
okay,
Chloe, Jerry.
Shout to Jerry.
Now, that's the core. That's the essential core.
Got you.
Every day, all day, especially during that time.
Shopping and locking.
Yes, and then we have my extended friends who don't let nothing fool you. You know, we got Buki. She was there for me during that time period. She taught me how to cook too, actually. Yeah, she taught me a lot.
You know how to cook?
What? I can throw down.
Can you cook, or can you
No, I swear I could cook. My friend, so Buki, Whitney, Milena, my friend Megan from Detroit. That's my wig friend. That's another day one. I think. Oh, my big sister Tila.
Okay.
She's a part of my big sister. Ooh, I love my sister so much.
Shout out to them.
Yes, those it's like a good 10 of them.
Yeah.
They
all serve different purposes.
Oh, and then my childhood best friend, Samira.
Okay.
She was with me since the 7th grade. She's more so behind the scenes now, but I don't care if we don't talk for 6 months.
How important is that friendship through your success? 'Cause some people, as friends, fall off as you go up. But it sounds like your friends kind of stay with you on the journey.
Yes, they is some real...
Yeah.
Okay. No, my friends are... I fell out with a few people over the years, but it wasn't because of my success. Everybody that's with me was the same people shooting with me in a gym from way back then. Just recently, I just had a weird fallout, kind of with somebody, but anywho, that's not even... I don't even know what it's about. I just found out about... I don't even know.
Yeah.
But she wasn't with me shooting in the gym, so it really don't matter. I got my A1 since day one, and these is like 15, 20-year relationships. There's nothing, none of my business gets out. Everything that happened with the divorce, the separation, with Kalia, with me, this group is so tight and close-knit. I've heard so many speculations on why I left and all these crazy rumors, and they never told. They never...
Yeah.
No, that ain't it. It was because it is. They some real... They didn't...
Because, people are trying to get it out of you, for sure.
I've heard the craziest stories, and to know me is to know I love women, and I don't support domestic violence. So, no, he won't put his hands on me. Is y'all crazy? Is y'all cool?
She let it be clear. She let it be clear.
But okay.
She let it be clear.
So, yeah, my friends are the best. They keep me going. They keep me grounded, for sure. They check me when I'm wrong. They check me. And that's how a lot of stuff don't hit the internet. Because when I be ready to, they be like, no.
Don't do it, gang.
Don't do it.
I ain't got them type of people around me. Do it, Los. We're going to go viral, nigga. Do it.
Marissa, my friends will they will make me feel so stupid about to post, why are you addressing that?
That's
who
good.
do you, we have this thing about we think Beyonce is the best. All my friends, we love Beyonce. Like, would Beyonce address this? Like, people said Beyonce didn't carry her own children and that they're fake kids from another person.
Wow.
And she didn't go on the internet. I did carry. She didn't go taking pictures and posting, trying to prove something. And so now I just love myself so much more now because I finally feel like I don't have shit to prove to nobody. And that took years because I used to feel like I used to have stuff to prove, and especially when people was coming for my marriage, when we were together, and you know, like coming for me in any aspect, I used to feel like, ooh, let me show them, or I gotta do this, I gotta post this, I gotta be like this. That's
big. That's a big thing to conquer, though.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's mental.
No, it truly is.
It's hard.
No, it's hard.
Get you some friends.
Yeah. No, I'm good.
No, I'm saying because they go.
We good. I keep a FN, but
I got an FN too.
Okay, we lit. Okay, FN buddies. Y'all better stop playing Carrie to Casino. CC. All right, let's get to some comments, man. Share this video. We live. We're live on this Wednesday night. Lake County Unfiltered. Shout out to everybody watching. Shout out to the Closet Space. We lit.
What do you have?
I can't even read this lady's name. I'm gonna mess it up. Twanita Bubbles. She says, sometimes it's harmful to wait till they're 18. I have 3 that were 2 high schools all the way around, lasting effects. Trust me, I know all too well. I know Marissa was our neighbor. Cressida came to our parties. Okay. She know what's going on.
Now that's funny.
Cece says, hey, the real Chloe. Chloe's in the building. She says, I love you, P. Mary says, that's the truth. Cece says, Cece Chanel says, Princess, don't I be saying that? Let these kids learn and solve their own problems. Well, mostly in hyphenations. Ashley Marcella says she loves you. Quinetta says, beautiful testimony. Mary says, I respect you for keeping it going and never giving up. God is so good. Cece says, thank you, bestie. Stephanie Harris says she loves you, Princess. She is proud of you. Mary says, wow. Tamara says, our kids do make us better people. Then somebody says, shout out to Briarwood.
That's when we first moved from the city.
Right.
We stayed there. No, first I stayed in Whisper Notes. People don't know that. Do not.
You're Oaks, baby. Shout out to the Oaks.
People do not know that.
The Oaks is
That's
deadly.
how I know Sanessa and Desiree. Yes, from the Oaks. Like, that's why they fuck with me because...
Shout out. They know you from the trenches.
From the trenches.
You light-skinned,
and
but you from the
I never
trenches.
switched up. There's a test. So it'd be funny when people be trying to say, like, I think I'm better than them or I act a certain way or... They always defend me like, no, y'all don't even know her. I just have to be professional. I run a business and I choose to be professional when I'm in professional settings. And if I don't really know you like that, I wouldn't feel comfortable like just being, not that I'm unauthentic, like I'm always my true self, but as far as just like the goofy.
But there's versions of it.
Yes, everybody doesn't deserve the real, true, intimate version of who God created me to be. Like all my crazy, because people probably wouldn't even, like my joke, my mouth is really unfiltered.
Oh, yeah, we know.
No, you know.
Yeah.
People wouldn't even, like, they wouldn't even understand the crazy stuff I say, but it's no harm, no foul.
Right,
and it's not putting people down either, because I don't do that either. But it's just like, I just compose myself in a proper manner that people should if you run a business and if you're trying to be in a certain way or be perceived in a certain light or have a certain type of clientele. Like I have a saying for being expensive and like, yes.
And there's a hard line as a business person that you have to stay on and not go past, to stay business oriented. Because if you become this nice, just everybody, then you'll be taken advantage of.
I used to be that.
Me too.
I used to be such a, when I was doing hair in my house, people don't know that either. I used to live in Hickory Manor, low income apartments. Like that was when I first started doing hair in my house.
Wow.
And I used to do everybody in their mama hair, literally in my kitchen.
Wow.
And that is how I went to beauty school because I'm like, I need to charge more. Like how can I, like I want these people out of my house. I got to be better. And so it was like, well, you need to be licensed if you want to charge more.
Right.
So from that point on, I was doing hair from 2012 to 2014 in my house.
Wow. Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that?
I come from Whisper Notes, low income, Section 8, all of that.
Wow. Let me finish these comments. She keeping it a buck with y'all tonight.
Yes.
Hit the heart button for the next 30 seconds right now. I need to see nothing but hearts from every, you got 100 people now. For all 100 on here, I need 100 hearts and likes going for 30 seconds. Shannon Harper says, I remember she used to come to granny daycare with her daughter.
Yes.
Wow, see?
Portia Foster.
Okay.
And Shannon Harper and Tanky. Those were like my friends. We went to high school. We went to middle school together, and then my daughter used to go to their grandmother's daycare.
Wow.
Shout out to Granny, because Granny helped me.
Rodney Nixon says, I see she opened up a second shop. Congratulations. Can y'all also talk about that, or did I miss it? Rodney, it's coming up, brother. It's
coming.
Up.
Thank you, Rodney.
It's coming up, man. It's coming up. We got some more comments. Kiara CK says, my first sew-in was from you sitting on that floor.
That's Cressida.
Oh.
That's my best friend.
Sharice says, yep, did my hair in that house.
Period. Sharice been with me for kids. Yeah. She get whatever out. She know.
April Brunson says, Princess, I am so proud of you. I love you, honey. Blicky the Blonde says, crowns in the chat. Am says, I just love Princess.
Is this how they be?
Or
no?
My classmate in the middle, Charcy.
I went to Waukee. Was she in the Oaks?
You was in the Oaks, girl.
Listen.
No. Hey, we got to come up. You got to come up. You got to come up from somewhere. Charcy says, yes, I've literally watched Princess from my time. They moved here to where she is now. Her and Tila, God bless you.
My big sister. Thank you, Charcy.
Yeah, read that one
already. Something's in my eye. Take it off of me.
Yeah, let's switch. Switch the cameras for me.
This is a good blooper.
You could come do it. Yeah.
Come do what?
No, she could come help you if you need some help.
Oh, Marissa, yeah, okay. I do. The lash is poking me.
Amina Morris, my girl, love her so bad. Just so happy to be in your shop working. She's in your shop.
That's Amina Morris. Amina Morris. She do the best locks ever. Come see my girl.
Okay.
Don't play with her. And she fast. Not fast. She's quick. Gotta clarify
the clarity. Because they have screenshot that and use that. Megan Rogan says, we love you, P. Oh. Wow, what a story. I'm so proud of you, P. Be Faithful Brows says, my G, I'm so happy.
That's my best friend, Brittany. She do brows. Yeah, she did. My brows are tatted, guys. This is microblading. Wake up with makeup. $500. She'll be back soon as y'all get y'all taxes. She's gonna be back in my shop.
Wake up with makeup. That's tight.
I know. That's her. I created that for her.
Okay.
I wake up like this.
That's tight.
They never come off.
Shout out to Brittany, man. Yes. My boy Jerron is in the building. He says, Princess always been a hustler. She get that from me.
I used to live with him too when I was 16 and pregnant. That's my brother. There's only a few people that I call my brother.
Shout out to my boy.
Because I really don't have a Jerron is my brother.
Shout out to my boy.
Thank
he says,
you.
But for real, everybody is proud of Princess and her growth. Charcy said she was in the Oaks with you.
Period. I knew it.
She said, don't tell nobody else we was real life trench babies.
They don't even know.
Absolutely.
And look at us now, Charcy.
Absolutely. Living your best lives.
Period. Because I'm going to live it up.
You better live it. Traveling the world. Y'all better see it. Watch closely. You have you've been doing hair for a while and selling hair and bundles. You've been through so many different phases of doing hair. Talk to me about the current, I'm a guy, so I know a little bit because I pay for hairstyles often.
Shout out to Chunky.
Shout out to Chunky.
You better pay for her hair.
She's spending all the money around these places.
Period.
But
as she should.
You have, what is the current hairstyle? What's the current new hot thing that all the girls want to get?
Right now, the new craze is like K-tips, micro links, tape-ins. People are getting back to like sew-ins would leave out the natural look. And boho braids is going crazy. Because they started this new trend, adding the curly hair to a braid. So it's like you get a sew-in, but you still get braids. It gives you that vibe. So those are the newest trends right now. But typically, people are over the lace. I mean, frontals is wigs and frontals is people are still doing it. But the new wave right now is like quick weaves with a leave out. Oh, you know the big curls, the Farrah Fawcett curls, the Nicole Anderson. Well, we call it cash doll curls. If y'all follow cash doll.
Oh, she got the big.
Yes, and you know her hair be so big and bouncy. So layers and big curls is the new thing. You got to have 4 to 5 bundles. Don't come to me with 2 or 3. The answer is no. You know, so that is the new trend right now.
And you do all of that?
I do all of that.
Dang.
Which, I don't know, I'm trying to I want to come from behind the chair. Like, I only want to do luxury, but my people, they're going to be some. I only want to do luxury extensions, which is the microlinks. That's 1,500, period.
Right.
Then the K-tips, which is
microlinks. What? Tell me what that is.
Okay, microlinks is adding extensions to your hair without the braids. Yes. So it's attached to
your hair, like your hair.
Yes, you got to flat iron your real hair first, and then I take a link, aka a bead, and attach extensions to the root of your hair.
Wow.
So it lays flatter, it looks more natural, it's undetectable.
And it's not like up.
And it's not, it's
like
very
down.
Yes.
Yeah. It's your hair.
It's flat.
Bam, on the head.
Men trying to do hairstyles is so fun. They be like, yeah, he told me to get the little thing. The bob.
Right.
But yeah, it's flat, it's more natural looking.
Okay.
So, and that's luxury extensions, and that starts at $1,500 for me.
Wow.
But my mentor who taught me the class, she charges like $2,500 in Atlanta. I want to be like that.
Do you have like mentees?
Yes.
Nice. Talk to me
I
about
would not
that.
have been here.
Yeah. Well, mentors and mentees, like, are you teaching? Are you teaching people under you right now?
Currently, no, but I have. I think, and that's another thing with me, because my salon, like, I find out people are scared to come work with me in my salon. Like, and I'll be like, why? But they think that they gotta be top notch.
Look in the camera, tell them.
Okay, you guys think that, so I've heard feedback from the streets. Y'all know I keep a little close ear to the streets. Okay. I heard that you guys are like intimidated by me because you think that you have to have it all together. You have to be licensed and you have to come and perform for me like I'm somebody that's like gonna look down on you. But really, that's not true. That's not the case. I'm just a professional and I know how to get this money. And the money that I charge and the money that I want, you have to behave a certain way. So you can come work with me wherever you're at. Like, people got upset that I have an application on my website. It's a tab for an application, but that's just so I could see where you're at.
Yeah.
So I travel a lot. Is this girl hands up? Do I need to sit still for a couple weeks and help her, manage the floor and know how to talk to customers? Or is this person booming? They got it. They've been working in the shop before and they don't really need me. You know what I'm saying?
Just like any other job.
Just like
any other career path.
I just want to know. I want to know where you are. Have you been to school? You don't have to be licensed. My license can carry somebody as long as they're not doing chemicals. People forget that. When you work under a licensed stylist, in which I'm licensed in the state of Illinois, so if you're gonna cover you, but you cannot be doing relaxers with a chemical. That's where we draw the line. But it's 2025. People don't get relaxers anyway. So y'all could come over here with me. I just want to know.
You got slots available?
Yes, I have 3. I have 3 booths available in my. Are you looking for me to provide the clientele, or do you already have the clientele? Because people don't know that in salons, when you go work for like a Tricoshi, a Mario Tricoshi, a chain, a big name chain salon, you have to use their, you have to wear their capes, and you get paid a base pay, and they feed you the clients because they're the huge company. They're doing all the marketing tools. You just show up and do whoever wants. Black hair don't, because we could make. Or just with one person.
Oh, right.
Doing a sew-in or some braids or something, you can make that on your own and keep it.
Right.
Why do I have to give you a cut of everything I do? So typically, black salons do booth rental because of our ticket items being kind of higher. So I need to know.
I never looked at it like that.
People don't business-wise. Yeah. So I want to know where you are. Are you looking for me to feed you a clientele? Like,
and you're wanting to do that? Somebody who can perform at that level.
Yeah, I want to train. My ultimate goal. I want, since you talked about mentees, I want to train up people because I'm known for doing sew-ins. Like, that's how I started. My sew-ins is A1, top quality, flat, no lumps, no bumps. It's gonna last you easy. 3 months. Nicole Walls kept her sewing in for 7 months.
Wow.
I think Nicole in.
Shout out to Nicole.
Yeah. People don't know that, but anywho. it lasted though.
Wow.
So she was my longest testimony. But don't y'all do that because y'all need to come back. But anywho, I would love to train up women or men, whoever, train up people to do my technique, and then we charge a low amount, a low quantity amount for people to come and get that exact service.
Wow.
I want to stamp people to where, because everybody knows that I've been trained by every top hairstylist in the world, like from Arrogant Tay, Alonzo Arnold, Crazy Hands, Cliff Vermeer. I took a class from him. Tim Anderson, he does Taraji P. Henson's hair.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I haven't met Kim Kimball yet. She does Beyonce's hair. But anywho, I've learned from so many people. But so people come to me because they know I have the education and they're comfortable with paying that top price because they know I'm going to give them top quality. I invest in myself every year, at least 2 classes a year, $1,500 a piece, easy.
That's important.
Yes, it's so important. Yeah. But guess what? I get that and bring it back to my city because I want us to be walking around, looking fly,
with
walking
the cash
around
dog,
Dreamland,
with the cash dog,
with the stuff that they getting in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I want us to look like that. But I want people to. I would love to train people on those techniques, and they work in my salon, and then I just send them to people.
Wow.
I don't want to do it no more.
Wow.
But my clients is gonna be so mad. I'm only reason why I'm still behind the chair because they'd be so mad. And it's just like
it's like coming to do Crazy Talk podcast.
Yeah.
And somebody else is here.
Somebody else try to do
or
who?
Yo, what's good?
Or slow it down.
Right. That's Brandon.
Nobody can do that.
Right.
But what I do, anybody can do it. And experts too. If you're at the top of your career, the top of your game, and you just want to elevate. A fun, beautiful, luxury, pretty, nice, clean. Okay, sorry. I was going crazy. Okay, a nice environment.
It is nice, very
you
nice.
can come to success if they are a super expert in the hair field.
Yeah.
I would love to collab. They're trying to take me out of business. Stay off of TikTok. No,
like when I just spoke to some kids at Waukegan High School last week.
Okay, because one, coming out of poverty, and your mama like, I figure out something
similar
stories.
Yeah.
A lot of us have that same story, and so they start doing hair. And also too, it comes from the economy and things being so expensive right now. Maybe everybody can. So we got to figure this out at home on ourselves.
Right.
And I do videos and tutorials to help people maintain their hair at home and show you how to do it. The ultimate healthy hair. You don't have a hairstylist, hence why I make amazing wigs on a sewing machine, and that way you don't need me. You get your little cousin to do you 5 cornrows to the back, and you could put your wig on and go on about your business. Right. So I can meet
That's beautiful though. That's a beautiful way
you're
to.
At. Yeah.
I think black beauty. Well, black hair beauty, like cosmetic makeup. It's a really cool industry when you really look at it.
Yes.
Black women helping each other look beautiful. I think if you really sit back and look at that as black people, that is something that is really cool. Even my barber, him cutting my hair is just not simply me just sitting there getting cut. He's enhancing my self-esteem, my pride, everything that I walk out the door.
It's so crazy you say that, and I'm not trying to be too spiritual, but I do. I'm a Christian, and I believe in Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. But that was actually prophesied over me. I know that I have a gift because think about this. And you women and you people out here, think about this. Who can walk up to you and just touch your head? You're going to be like, what you doing? But people literally let me touch the crown of. I look at that as like such a privilege that you trust me, Princess Ivy, to like touch your hair, to massage your scalp. I'm intimate. I'm into my clients like this close. Like, I truly love what I do. I love women. Like, you'll think I'm gay if you ain't know. But no, because I just love a beautiful woman. I love when she's confident, when she's feeling good, when her hair. I believe hair has to be done, and then you don't need nothing else. Of course, Brittany believes your brows has to be done, and you don't need nothing else. We all need each other, but the hair if your hair is done, it literally changes
Sure.
women's moods
Sure.
instantly.
Sure.
You know how a female, my
Yeah,
hair not done, it looking
right,
crazy.
right.
But when you get it done,
And a real man can see that
yes,
it's a problem. Yeah.
girls get out the chair just like, I love that feeling.
Get out the chair and go cheat. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
See,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean, do what you gotta do.
I'm joking. Don't do it, ladies. Don't do it.
But no, I know that God gave me this gift, and it was prophesied over me that I transform lives, and I know that people pull on that from me.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times I'm exhausted because I'm constantly pouring into women, speaking life into them. People tell me like their deepest, darkest because they have a false sense of closeness. I Googled it. Me and Marissa Googled this. Like
false sense of closeness.
Because
it's so close.
Because it's so close, it makes people feel a false sense of closeness.
You're my friend.
And exactly, so they then began to reveal things to me.
Wow.
So because of that,
Kind of like a burden a little bit.
It could be, but that's why you got to stay filled up with God and the Holy Ghost. But I actually love my clients.
Absolutely.
Like I truly like love them, and when I learn and from where they came from, I love people. I'm a people lover. Like I love to learn about somebody's background or where they grew up at and how they live their life, and it'd be like, wow, that's so interesting. Did you know people live like this? People grew up like this. And so I love that. And then just for what women go through every day, black women being the most disrespected women there is, and just to be able to pour into them and love on them and then make them feel so cold that you niggas can't tell them nothing. That's the part.
I'll say this to you. I've said this to you offline, but your story of resilience and the tool that you use to get out of where you were is a testament of that is your gift.
It is.
It is. And it's good that you know that.
It is.
Because some people have a false sense of what they want to do and how they can do it. And they've been doing it for 10 years and haven't really excelled at it. But I want to tell you face to face that that's an amazing story.
Thank
It
you,
really
Carlos.
is. To hear that sleeping on the floor with your baby, that is an amazing story. And the tool of doing hair took you from there to where you are now. So
yes.
it's amazing. And speaking of where you are now.
Okay. What you want to know?
What is this new venture? You put the video out there, but I'm assuming there's something else. Something added to it.
How many viewers do we have?
We got 75. You lost 25.
I'm just playing.
Share the video.
Okay. So, you guys.
Drum roll, please. We don't have a drum roll, but it's there.
I am opening up Salon Suites right next door to my shop.
Clap it up, man.
Yes.
Clap it up in the audience out there. It's lit.
Because I know that right now, this new generation and just where the hair community is, a lot of you guys have had bad experiences in the salon, being in an open floor environment, or you're not confident enough and you don't want everybody seeing you, or you don't really like people. You just like working one-on-one closely with one person at a time. So therefore, there is a need. I saw that there's a need for salon suites. So rather, you want to work in a shop right next to me, which I recommend, because you can never grow if you're just alone all the time. You have to learn and see and learn. So
And network.
Exactly, because I'll be like, oh, I want to go outside. You want to take her? You know, but so whether you want to work in a salon with me or you want to have your own suite, the choice is yours. But I provide both opportunities. So call me now, Miss Cleo. No?
It's the arms open for me, ladies.
You know.
It's the arm
Yeah, I
open.
just felt like it went with the
No, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. When you announced it, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yes.
And congratulations on that journey.
Thank you so
Seriously,
much.
That's huge. That's huge.
And
How can they get in contact with you? Oh, you got more. Okay, you got more.
so I wasn't going to lay it on them all.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
And next is going to be my... So I bought 3 stores. It's 3 of them. The next one is a small event space for small baby showers.
There we go.
Yes, you know.
That's a huge business now.
I
And
know.
2025 is huge.
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm coming after it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so if you're having a baby shower, a gender reveal, or, you know, an anniversary. No, it can't be no crazy, no big old party like at a crazy place. It ain't none of that. It's like, you know, your parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and it's just, you know, 50 to 75 people. You want a nice blank canvas with free parking, no riffraff, you know, because Gurney don't play that.
The show don't.
But I want to provide that. If you want to have a meeting, you know, if you want to have like Galentine's Day parties, you saw how the girls decorated and stuff. You can rent out a space from me, and when I say these rates, I can't say the rates, but it's affordable. Okay? Play a price. Just say my name at the door. No. But yeah, you guys can come for an event space, a small events. And, you know, business meetings or little cute pajama parties or teach a hair class or a art gallery, set up your art
No rap
something.
showcase.
No rap showcasings. We'll
get
be
fly.
doing
No rap showcase. Get fly.
No rappers allowed. No, I'm just playing. I mean, but no, for real. But, you know, no disrespect. Carlos will give me the talking that mess, and then y'all be judging me.
No, I'm just saying, somebody might hit you up, man. I got these rappers, you know what I mean?
God, no.
No rappers. No
my God, this guy tried to date me, and he was a rapper. It was the worst.
If you're 30 plus, you tweak it.
Hang it up.
It's over.
Slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down. Brandon voice. Slow it down.
No, pursue your dream. If God told you to do it.
Put the camera on me. Don't do it.
I didn't say that.
Don't do it.
But I just don't want to hear your fucking raps. Oh, I'm sorry. But anywho,
you got
my
a feature
website.
with Boss Man D-Lo. You should stop.
You can come to my website, everythingpretty.co, and you can.
We got you. Look, come on, man. We ain't playing.
Look at you guys. Hit X on the sign up. Hit X on sign up and save.
Yeah.
X on the little square. X. Yep, there you go. There is the website where you can shop now. Shop my bundles and my hair extensions for all of your hair care needs, press back and wigs, or you can book your appointment if you scroll down a little bit to the book now.
Y'all hear the voice? The voice is crazy.
Yes, book now. You passed it. Go. Oh, there it is. Oh, I have two of them. Okay. I'll be on that side. So now y'all see when y'all call in and be like, go to the website. I don't know. But there is where you can book all of my services. Scroll down to the bottom. It says California and Chicago, but there's the services I offer. You don't have to call me. You don't have to text me. You don't have to wait for me to get back to you. You literally can do everything right there. You click the service that you want. You find the date that you're available, and you see what date and time that I'm available. Click Chicago. Let's see what day and time is up. Oh, look, I have appointments March 6th and 7th. So you just go there and you see the times. Those are the times that are available. You don't have to ask me or text me or call me and ask because it's on the website. And then you put in your name and that debit card because I'm charging that deposit if you don't
you ain't getting it back.
And no, I do refund.
You do?
If
you smoke.
No, if I don't show up.
Oh, if you don't show up.
Yeah, because you know it's a thing about hairstylists stealing deposits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a thing. So don't say that.
No, I'm saying like if you don't show up.
Yes, there's girls that will not show up to your appointment, but they keep your deposit.
Oh, the girl doing hair not going to show up. Oh, that's tough.
So that's why I say don't false.
But if the client don't show up, they don't get their money back.
Correct. If you do not show up, you have to cancel within 24 hours because we're professional. Let me know that you're not coming. If you cancel before the 24-hour period of your appointment, I give you your money back.
Oh, nice.
I don't want no smoke, and I ain't hard up on cash, baby.
That's
it ain't
good.
a paper shortage.
You smoked over here. You send me a deposit, and you smoke.
But if
boots.
you wait until you know your appointment is tomorrow at 10 a.m. and right now it's 9 p.m., oh, well, you got one more hour to cancel. But if you didn't, you're not getting it back because you wasted my time.
Absolutely.
But I'm pretty, I don't even deal with people. I don't even have clients like
that.
No,
that's dope.
I feel like God has weeded them out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
And the system is so important to have a system where don't be booking people on your phone. You don't mess it up.
You know what, Carlos? You know what I want to do too? Since you mentioned systems, like I want to host this class. I'm scared though. I'm so scared.
Do it in your event space.
I know.
There you go.
But
we're going to promote it to all the hood.
I want to host this class because I get so many young girls that's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
But
They trapping.
Yes, they're trapping, but they don't know how to convert it and make it look good on paper. I could get you access to funding. Like, you make money every day. You can get loans without a credit check.
Facts.
And a background check. No.
No, real talk.
Like, I want to help people legitimize their businesses so they can get funding, so they can grow and expand just how I have done.
Absolutely.
But I don't know if people would be interested in that because they don't even want to come work with me.
Well, I think y'all heard this whole story. Y'all have heard her journey. For all y'all people out there, some of y'all got daughters in the house right now doing hair. Some of y'all got little sisters doing hair. Some of y'all got aunties and whatever doing hair. I want to use this as an opportunity for everybody that's on this live to really find a way to get in tune with Princess. She's giving you the opportunity to say, look, the opportunity is there for you, for your kids, because again, it's so many teenagers doing hair, and they need this opportunity to learn the professionalism of how to grow their businesses. Because we as people, we gonna trap. We gonna trap, because it doesn't require any changing of mind. It just, I know how to get money here. I was guilty of it. I spent $500,000 on a nightclub. It was all my money. It was dumb. But
it wasn't dumb.
Well, you learned. I learned, but it was dumb. But it was a dumb lesson. I wouldn't have done it again. But we learned our lesson.
People say that about me because I spent my glass office. I built a glass office.
Shout out to the glass office.
In a place that I don't own.
Right.
That shit is dumb.
Right. No, real talk.
But I'm finna own the building. No, I'm like...
That's what you're doing.
It's in the works.
You conquered. You finna be Domino's.
Yeah, give me
Domino's
5
finna be yours.
Actually, I want to move them out. I like Papa John's. As soon as I get that whole plaza, baby, your lease is up. You gotta go.
Lord help
Big Papa, come
We love y'all now, Domino's. We love y'all today, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Domino's get my stomach to rumbling. I don't fuck with Domino's.
Wow.
I'm a Papa John's girl.
Shout out to Papa John's.
Or Germano's. I put a Germano's right there.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But anywho, yeah, I don't own the building, and I currently have a $20,000 glass office in my salon.
Wow. Learn from us.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
I just had to be extra, and it's my first salon, and I am going to own the building one day, so it doesn't matter.
It's going to happen.
But in the event that my landlord dies before he gives me that building, this was dumb.
Yes. So don't do it. But we learned, as she said.
We're learning.
We learned. But I want to thank you for your time, your energy, your spirit, your vulnerability.
Yes, I told y'all some stuff.
Yeah, that y'all know now. If you didn't know, and that's what this platform is about. Lake County Unfiltered is about me highlighting other people, my peers, and other business owners, politicians, whatever, for you guys to tell the story, but you guys to learn from the story.
Yes.
So you can never say, I didn't know, or whatever. It's because you didn't want to know.
Correct.
If you don't know. But before we get out of here, I got to go to my sponsor. Shout out my boy Keith Turner. He's running for mayor in Waukegan, but here is his commercial. We do not endorse nobody. He is paying for a sponsored ad on the show. Keith Turner, talk to people.
Keith Turner, 6th Ward, right here in the 9th Ward over at Carmen's Pancake House. Want to take a few moments to remind you about the upcoming mayoral election on April 1st, with early voting and mail-in voting starting on March 7th. I'm the change agent that Waukegan so desperately needs, and I'm honored to have your vote. Keith Turner, your independent for mayor. Website is votekturner.com. Thank you.
Yes, back in the building. I know what it is. Shout out to Keith Turner for running that sponsored ad. Last night, the elections happened in the primary, and in North Chicago, Leon Rockingham won the primary in North Chicago versus Kenneth Smith, and in Waukegan, Sam Cunningham won the primary versus Miguel Rivera. Those were the two kind of hot topics. Now the election is in April for the general election, where that is the big thing that's on the line. So you make sure y'all get out and register to vote. 1% of the voting toll voted in North Chicago. 1% of the population in North Chicago voted. That is truly a travesty. We got to do better. Princess, you got one more thing to say. Let them know what you got to tell them now.
Yes, I do.
They go to Instagram right there, y'all.
Yes. My Instagram, please follow me on all social platforms. Instagram is I am Pretty Princess. Facebook is Princess Ivy. TikTok is I am Pretty Princess. And then my business page is Everything Pretty on Instagram, Everything Pretty CO, and Everything Pretty on Facebook. And lastly, I just wanted to say, like, all jokes aside, no BS, no gimmicks. Please, girls, call me. I am looking to train up some young girls that want to be like me, but want more from your business. Whether it's lashes, makeup, or hair, I could truly help. Hopefully it's hair, because I would love to give you a 6-figure clientele so I can move on to better things that I want to do for my personal fulfillment. But I don't feel comfortable leaving hair completely alone without having a replacement for the community, because it's so important that somebody truly loves and takes care of your real hair and extension wig needs. So I like, from the bottom of my heart, anybody doing hair, I don't have an ill will against you guys. There's no secret competition. I don't care if you do my client, my cousin. You could do my mama hair because she's on my line. Irritating. But anywho, no, for real. If you guys would reach out to me, you want to know something, you want to grow something, you need help, you want to come possibly try it out to work with me in my salon and try to learn from me. You want to be an assistant. You want to pick up on anything. Please call me. I do want to mentor some people. 847-637-3377. Call me, text me, and we gonna talk. And we gonna boss you up, girl. We're gonna make you some money.
Absolutely. I thank you so much, Princess, for stopping by. Great story, wonderful journey. Keep going. Y'all reach out to her, please, because she's ready. She ready, y'all. She ready.
I want to travel the world.
Absolutely. She needs y'all help to travel the world. Take on her clients, ladies and gentlemen. But you got to learn the skill from her, because her clients ain't going. It's got to be at the same level or better.
Period.
It's crazy. Riot Show, Lake County Unfiltered. It's the BoyLosCrazy. Shout out to the team. Get Fly, Shauna, Tim, True Conglomerates, the #1 place to do a podcast.
Period.
It's BoyLosCrazy. If you knew better, you'd do better. I need two
sweaters.
Y'all be good. We'll see y'all next time.